Bam! We made it. Greetings and salutations, kindred spirits. We have squished the noise. Hopefully no more whammies. Welcome to it's a Black Friday special. I'm not going to try and sugarcoat it. Here we are today talking about my little magic shop, the jam that I flow over at conjure.com. Let's just go ahead and pimp this thing right now. That's the website. Oh, that's me. That's not the website. That's my YouTube backend. Maybe we should go back over here and put the website back in the correct spot. Let's not do that at all. Let's do some magic tricks, guys. I was just on TikTok, and they're here with us now. Some of them encouraged me to do dual streams, and I've done that. Howdy, chat. I see y'all with the greetings. Nice to see so many excited and, kindred spirits sharing a little verbiage. I'm just going to go over here and do a loose reset because we're going to blame TikTok on keeping my attention for the better part of, 20, 30 minutes where I just actually planned to do a little quick 15-minute over there. I'm doing good. Right off the bat, Z-Nice wants some tutorials. Yeah, bro, I got tutorials waiting on you on my long form. I have like over 50 of them over there. 50 tutorials waiting on you. Just got to go visit me on the long form sections. What is that? Oh, it goes this way. This is a tutorial. Let's digress like that. This is what we call in the trade a do-over. Do-over. This is a tutorial that I offer to my advanced members. So if you're one of the folks that are a member of my YouTube area, you can learn this little thing. It's a demonstration of how to palm cards. And before I do this, pardon me, that was the opposite of fun, but I didn't set my webcam before I started the stream because it's been a crazy couple of days. In addition to having a big Thanksgiving day with family, sadly we lost a loved one yesterday. It was not a surprising loss, but my wife's father passed away. It's been crazy town for a couple of weeks. Heck of a way to end Thanksgiving. But here we are. We've got things to do. We have magic shops to promote for Black Friday. I have a show tomorrow. If you haven't heard, I'm going to be part of the Magic Castles virtual show. This is going to be Saturday at 7 p.m. PST. I'm sure you can Google that on the internet to find some information. And the trick you're about to see is me doing a loose warm-up of one of the routines I'm doing. And as mentioned, it is also a trick that I teach in the members area of my YouTube membership. So here we go with a discussion of palming. Now, palming is something magicians will use to like change cards, either change color or the identities completely. This is a good thing to use palming for. More nefarious individuals will use this for card cheating, and maybe I'll demonstrate some of that for you today. And yeah, thank you for your condolences. It's been a double tough week as we also lost Matt Price, a great magician on the short form platforms. Been a weird couple days in my head, but here we are plugging through it. The trick in question, a loose, let's go with the left hand. It's the hard one anyway. A loose exhibition of palming the aces from the pack one at a time. And you can imagine how this might be helpful in a poker game. If you can't imagine it, I'm about to demonstrate it now. Hey, TikTok, still with me? I see you guys over there. I don't mean to just focus on YouTube, but that's what I'm doing. So here we are with a demonstration of palming using just the 4 aces. Now, let's do this. We'll use the ace of diamonds to represent my poker hand. That'll represent my hand. The challenge will be to secretly acquire the other 3 aces one at a time. I'll start with the ace of hearts. Watch as I secrete this ace into an invisible palm scenario, so you might not suspect, let alone detect that ace is in my hand. It remains there until I need it, and then it comes right back, and that's the ace of hearts. If you missed that one, hang on, the fun has just begun. We're going to do it again twice. The Ace of Hearts has gone. Ace number 2. And a note to self to work on the exposure before tomorrow night. It's a little bit bright, pardon me for that. We're gonna use the Ace of Clubs as I attempt to execute the invisible palm tabled placement. So now it's here. Yeah, it's right here until I need it here, and then it comes right back, and that's the Ace of Clubs. That's 2 down with 1 to go. The Ace of Spades. And the Ace of Spades I'll do under test conditions. Reversed in the center of the pack. Yeah, reversed in the center of the pack. We'll attempt the center palm tabled extraction placement. That should mean it's not here anymore. Yeah, and it's not. It's right here until I need it here, and then it comes right back. That's the Ace of Spades. And that's a loose exhibition of the invisible palm. Hey, I hope you liked it. Woo! Nothing like kicking off a stream with some hardcore table palms, palm-to-palm transfers, lengthy routine with a lot of variations to it, and here we are making bad choices. But it's kind of fun. Yeah, Oliver, that routine is a variation of a variation of a variation. So let me answer Oliver's question. Is it original? I began studying this routine with Paul Harris, and if you're new to this trick, that's a great place to start. The Art of Astonishment series has Paul Harris's routine in it. You can find it elsewhere. I started using Chris TikTok. Maybe that will give us a little more Wi-Fi to work with as I turn off the Wi-Fi on my phone. So yeah, that routine is on my Built to Last DVD. If you're curious to learn it. I'm catching up. So yeah, the plot, did it originate with Larry Jennings? People will argue this. Some say it's Bruce Servan. Others say it's Bill Measle. I'm not going to argue any of it. Let's just say Jennings gets the nod. I think he gets the nod for the invisible palm presentation. My routine's on here. You can also learn it on my membership. Do I have a graphic for that? In an ideal world, I would, where I could say, hey guys, you can join my YouTube jam. Look at this over there. That's what it is. You go to my main page. There's a join section. You get advanced tutorials. You get special live events. And if you want to spend a little more money, you could get some one-on-one sessions. That's not why I'm here, though. I'm not going to plug that. I'm here to talk about some more things that we offer at Conjure.com, like this. And again, Conjure.com is my online website. I'm running a little Black Friday weekend special. We're giving away some tricks in addition to having a 10% off sale. 10% get you, Black Friday is the code. You get 10% off everything. For the viewers that are here from TikTok, I did promise them a rope trick, so I'm going to do a couple of rope tricks. Let me start this segment, though, with the national anthem of magic tricks. And what I'm doing here briefly is I'm running down the starter set, which is a series. It's 5 props, 1 low price, $22. You get a trick deck, a rope kit, the thumb tip and the silk, and a set of sponge balls. This is like my answer to a magic kit. So it's my homebrewed kit. The handkerchief is red on the front, but it's clear on the back. So it kind of appears to disappear, and that is the let me stand up for you. That is the clear side. I'll do that again so that you can see it a little better. It's red on the front, but I just pretend to poke it in the hand. And I just pretend to. I don't really poke it in there. And when you snap the fingers, it comes right back. And this is one of the things you can do with a thumb tip and silk. Or as Shin Lim calls it in his evolution kit, the cloaking device. The cloaking device. Now, I've had people ask me about this cloaking device. Do I have any cash here? Got some fake money somewhere. Doesn't matter. There's lots of ways you can use this prop, and when you buy these things from me, I do include video tutorials that explain different approaches beyond just like that trick I just did. And hey, yo, if you guys have a request for anything in particular, throw it out in the chat there. I'll be happy to, meet your request. I'm going to do 2 more tricks from this conjure kit. The first one with a piece of rope. Now, this is a medium-sized length, which is used to differentiate the difference between the long piece. That's the big one. It's the little one right here, which you can tell if I move away. I'm going to use, let's see if we can use this virtual perspective to make a magic trick. Look at this. I'm making up a presentation while I perform. Will it work? Let's find out together. Conjure had 2 ends. I don't know, did I type it wrong? I have a typo in my links probably. They auto-correct it all the time. It's conjure with 2 ends. So I got a short piece of rope, and then there's, let's even these ends at the top. The medium piece of rope, and then the long piece of rope. And from back here, they look like they're different sizes, right? Because it's the distance. I'm thinking if I bring it up to the camera, up to the front, they'll all look the same size because it's a close-up view. So it should look, now it should look like the short rope has the same size as the medium. Yeah, they kind of have the same size because it's the perspective. Am I buying this? If I change the perspective, we can change the sizes of the rope one more time. You bring it, there's the short rope. Now you can tell, there's the medium rope. That's the long rope. What just happened here? Transmorphation. I don't even know what you call that effect. I should know these things. I'm an old wise wizard. I don't know what you call transformation, I guess. Transformation is what you can tell. You want me to do a trick that requires no sleight of hand? I'll do that. Yeah, the next one for sure doesn't require sleight of hand. Actually, the next one does. The next one doesn't. And you know what I'll do? I'll teach you guys one with no sleight of hand. We'll do a little teach a trick. I do want to briefly show you some of the advanced magic that I teach with the rope package. And again, when you buy this stuff from me, you get video tutorials on the tricks. For the rope thing, I teach a few things, including how to cut rope with your fingers. You can just cut the rope with your fingers. And again, you could do the same trick with just these 2 pieces of rope. If I wanted to bring it closer to the camera, it'd look like they're the same size. But that's not the trick I want to do. The one I want to do is the cut and restored rope mystery. That's the name of that tune. When you're done with this, I also recommend eliminating the secret. That would be the extra ends. Now, if you take those off, this is going to leave you with a rope with no ends, which is a first world problem. You have a good imagination, you can make new ends. Those are a few of the advanced moves that I teach you with this set of rope. You get 3 pieces with it. It's premium cotton magician's rope, hand curated by yours truly. And let me say this, as Jason Yosham, again, I meant to thank you. You started me off with a fine super chat. You're following up with another fine super chat. And happy holidays, and thank you for supporting the Vanishing Arts. So to make a long story short, you get all the rope you need. You get a few tutorials, a couple performance pieces. This is one of the things that's in the Conjure kit. If you apply our 10% off discount, this thing is less than 20 bucks. $19.95, I think, with the discount. You apply the discount, the 10% off to our already discounted things, and you end up getting a pretty good deal. And you also get free tricks with every purchase. I'll do this one after the Svengali deck. Hey, Snake Lover, welcome to the gratuity party. Thank you very much. All right, so here is the Svengali deck. One, a new one is. I'll use one that I've already opened. Here we go. This is the illusion of being prepared. Let me do this. I have a here. We'll do it this way. Wow. Danger. We'll insert danger into the trick. Let's start with a shuffle. Oh, there we go. We got unsolicited testimonial from Ron. Yeah, thank you, Ron. Ron says it's a really good rope kit. I used it a lot. I just exposed the gaff during that weird shuffle, but still should look like a regular deck of cards. Just going to pick one at random. Here's your easy trick. This is like Magic 101. So we'll take the 2 of clubs. Can you see it? That's going to be our target card for this endeavor. Going to give it a shuffle. This is best if you wrap it in tissue. Maybe I could do this with some paper here. Maybe not. I get the feeling like I'm about to cut myself here. Let me exercise extreme caution as I move into the holiday season. I'm just going to cut to one card and one card only. Note that if I'd cut one more or one less, that would have been a miss on that selected 2 of clubs. You can have your spectator do that actually if you want to have real fun. And you can do this because you can take any card in the deck and change it into the card that you want, the card they picked, the 2 of clubs. In fact, you can change every card in the deck, into the 2 of clubs. This is a trick deck, so this is easy. Oh, Santa knows the truth. Yeah, Edgar, Santa knows the truth. Every card in the deck into the 2 of clubs. This is bad magic technique to do this. They all look the same, and then people will think you're using a trick deck. So I recommend you keep it looking like a regular deck of cards. This is the power of the Svengali deck, or a few things. There's a lot of tricks that you can do with it. You get, like, I don't know, 10 tricks in the instructions and a video tutorial from me. And again, that's part of the starter kit. Is this ready to go? That is the question. Lone wants to know if I'm good at chess. You know what? I used to play chess incessantly. It absorbed my mind. I slept. I dreamt about chess. I love the game. I don't have enough time to play it these days. I know, right? Scares me too. Yeah, I don't even have TVs here. I just do this all day. I watch the magic tricks. I did this one on TikTok. I don't think it's set to go, so let me check the reset time on this thing. Yep, it's not reset, but now it is. Okay, here I am. I got the wrong camera. I have camera dysmorphia, y'all. So that was a nice exhibition of the gimmicks in play. Let's see if we can disguise the gimmicks as we exhibit one of the free gifts we're offering this weekend, the weekend of Black Friday. I think it's the Ace of Diamonds that's supposed to be here. That's so we can do an Elmsley count, and this appears to be 4 aces. It's not, but it looks like 1, 2. That almost looks like 4 aces, right? Now here's the trick. We use the leader ace, the ace of spades. If I turn it face down, the other aces will follow the leader when I give the packet a twist. This is a Die Vernon concept. Every time you twist the packet, one of the aces turns face down. So actually the third ace to turn face down. That's one more twist. That's all 2, 3, 4. That's 4 aces from up to down. And a little tutorial on this. This is pretty easy to do, twisting the aces. You just need an extra card. Yeah, an extra card. Oliver, save that question for later. Let me finish pimping my wares. Here's the extra card. It's the King of Spades. Yeah, and why that one? Well, so it matches the finale. You get the Jack of Spades, then you'll have a 10 of Spades, also the Queen of Spades. This is how you get that sweet maxi twisto, you know, bebop, a royal flush finish. This is one of the gifts we're offering if you make the purchase at conjure.com. It's free. You just get it in your package. You can choose, if you don't want that, you can also pick this. This is Pinky Swear. This is my dissertation on the pinky count. How's our lighting today, Mr. Conn? Horrible. Oh, there it comes. Pinky count and the pass. There's several routines on there, as well as in-depth tutorials on how I handle the the pass and the pinky count. Yeah. So what have we done? We've done some rope magic. We did some tip magic. Tip, the Svengali deck. The kit, the starter kit, also includes this set of sponge balls. And let's discuss that lastly, but I am going to do one more card trick. So I'm going to do 2 more tricks, and then we'll just go full Q&A. And as I do this, I'll remind everyone that 10% off everything at conjure.com and free gifts. This is the Brainwave Deck. This I introduced to the shop because my distributor is out of invisible decks. They don't have invisible decks, so this is the one I've opted to replace it with. And to demonstrate it, I'll use a freely named card from the chat. So, hey chat, if you like to just someone type in a card, whichever one appears first in the chat is the card that I'll use. And let's not open the deck lest we ruin the denouement. Y'all hurry up, but take your time. We're looking for the name of one playing card. This is a Vernon effect, and this replaces the invisible deck, FYI. All right, there's Jay Waters with the 4 of spades. Jason was close with the 4 of hearts. Let's do them. Nah, we'll just do the 4 spades. Any card name. So 4 spades, that's the first one in the chat. Look, no moves. I take the deck out. You spread through, you'll see one of the cards is different than the rest. One of the cards is face up. Not only is this card the only face-up card in this face-down deck, this card is the only red back card in this blue deck. That is the power of Brainwave. It's a heck of a prediction, and that is that. Thank you, Vernon. Now, generally, I will opt for the invisible deck over this because it does allow, it allows for alternative cards to be named, and you can repeat it. Like Matthew named the Jack of Spades, Oliver named the Jack of Clubs. Let's see if we can get those as well. We'll go for Jacks, and we'll make it just a little bit different here. So somewhere in this pack, we should... Oh, look, there is a Jack of Spades face up. There is also... You don't think we could also have the Jack of Clubs face up? Of course we can. This is the power of the Brainwave deck. It produces any cards face up in the pack, and those cards do have odd backs. I would never, under normal circumstances, suggest that you do what I just did with this pack, but hey, sometimes I break the rules, and we just did that as well. At this point, I guess I could also mention our Card Shark combo. This is a good set of 3 decks that we offer. 3 decks for like 22 bucks. That's a bonus price. You add 10% discount on that, you get this for less than $20. And again, you can get a free gift to go with that. You make an option to purchase at conjure.com. Do note this offer is only good for the stuff I sell through my magic shop. Vanishing ink links will not... I do offer some... Clarify this clearly. I do have Vanishing Ink affiliate links on my site. And if you choose to order through them, this is where you can get stuff like the Shin Lim kit for the holidays, some more advanced things. And those will not include the special gift. Nor will it include my DNA, which you get with every purchase from here, because I pack it all myself. Man, how about that for a little loose, what do they call it? Pitching back in the day. I used to do that for a living at Magic Masters, and I had a magic shop in the French Quarter where I did pitching to sell magic tricks to tourists and others. I do want to, oh, Jason, those baseballs are good, right? You made a wise choice. So those are one of the things I offer at conjure.com. He's talking about these things. These are the Leo Semester leathered covered baseballs. They're also bouncy, which has a nice feature to it for some of the tricks. I didn't do the cups and balls, but I ain't gonna. I'm gonna segue from doing salesmanship to answering your questions and just hanging out with you guys. I think I did enough salesmanship on this one. I am going to do the, there's the question, Oliver, I see you. I am going to do a little bit of coin magic. I see you there. Let me grab a deck of cards to answer Oliver's question. Can I do the one-handed shuffle or the one-handed top palm? Yes to one of those. The one-handed shuffle is like my kryptonite. So this is the culmination of 30 years of off and on effort. Cutting the deck, weaving it one-handed. You see what I mean? Like, this is not butter for me. Yep. So the answer is no, I can't do the one-handed shuffle, although sometimes I can. Sometimes I can. Obviously not this time. But I do the one-hand top palm, and hey, we'll learn that. We'll learn that today. Get in there. Ah, success. All right, it worked. So the one-handed top palm is the action, it's not there yet, right? Is the action of securing a card in your palm, one-handed. There it is. So this is often used for a color change. It's a great palm, probably better off demonstrating it from this camera. It's a great palm because this hand can be free to misdirect while this hand claims the card into the position. Now, you guys see me doing this? I do that because it puts a nice bend in the cards that makes this move a little easier. And Do a brief exposure here. There it is happening live on the camera. If I do it this way, I can make it look like, where's my angle here? If we can make it look like the 3 changes into a 5 and back into a 3. This move will take some practice. It's all the pinky. It's pushing the corner and then pushing down. So the pinky pushes here and then down. And when you learn to do that with one hand, you can secrete a card into there. I do have a agenda on the list of things to film eventually. It'll be a segment on palming. We're going to talk about some of my favorite palms, the one I use from the top into the left hand, lowy palm, some bottom palms, and the center palm as well. So those are coming to the weekly Wednesday magic lessons at some point in the future. Well, Jason, if you can do it once out of 50 tries, you're on the right path. That's where we start. Again, a convex, that concave or convex, that bend will facilitate this procedure. A lot of people tend to approach card moves in general with too much practice. I'm like, look, I barely move that card. Look how little it moves. Right under the corner and then bang, right up in there. So it's not a Herculean effort. It is a, like, you know, caressing. I won't go into detail there, but it's gentle, right? It's light. Ron wants to know, we're moving on from the technique. Ron wants to know, how do you come up with a good presentation for magic tricks? I don't know, man. I'm horrible with presentation. People always want to know, like, you know, presentation tips from me. Let me send you to Eugene Berger. Go study the works of him. You know, Tommy Wonder. Maybe read Fitzky. Argue with it if you do, though. Argue with it if you see. Here you go, Donnie. This is a horrible way to do these things. I don't like to just put a move out in the best way I think to do it's at the fingertips. It's a retention vanish. There you go. Live on the camera, close up, dark mirror. This is going to look like crap. But if you were here in front of me and I said, "Here, take this coin," is that a flash? No, that's my fingernail. A lot of people do the retention vanish into this grip, but I don't like placing coins into a closed fist if I can avoid it, so I'll opt for the fingertip. This is something I learned from David Roth, and I advocate that. But hey guys, listen to this. In the real world, I usually don't use techniques like the fingertip retention vanish. I keep it pretty basic. A couple of reasons. The environments I work in are often unfavorable. Street performing, for example, could be cold, could be sweaty. So use techniques that require finesse. It's a little harder. So when I'm doing these kind of vanishes, you're going to find me using something like this, classic palm, or look at that. Ron's making a purchase. I see you're beeping me up. Ron got some rope, I would imagine. Is that right? Regardless, Ron, thank you for making a purchase. I see you now, and I thank you. So the card shark combo, let me finish this coin trick. I can answer that real quick. It's these 3. Bengali deck, stripper deck, and the Brainwave deck. They're listed on the site. The link's in the description. All right, I thought this... Oh, you bought the Brainwave deck. Have fun with that. Good choice. Yeah, man, my distributors are out of invisible decks to like mid-December. This has me thinking I want to make my own decks now. I want to produce all my own trick decks and screw the middleman. So hopefully I can do that. We're moving in January, and I'm hoping this new environment will give me some options. Jason bought the starter set. Thank you very much, my brother. All right. Free gifts coming your way, guys. Here's a coin trick. Let me just loosely formulate one coin out of nothingness. We'll just use this one coin. Now, I do advocate this, too. You could make that coin disappear. These are the kind of vanishes I'm talking about in lieu of a retention palm. Because like this finger palm style vanish, this will allow you to maintain coins in classic palm. You can produce extras. Now watch close as these 2 coins change places. They change places. I can do that because in between those 2 coins, I keep a 3rd coin. I keep one hidden to make the magic. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3. This is pure sleight of hand. This is actually a handling from my lecture notes, my conjuring lecture notes. You might find those in our Discord server, and there's a link to that in the description below. Here is the reverse of this, when I squeeze the coins together into one another. So the first one goes back into the second. As noted, the second one goes into the third. I just had that last one squeezed into my skin. Sometimes I'll pop it out at the elbow. And yeah, if you remember, that's the second one's right there and in between these. Let's do this production. Take a little bit out of these. You can push this one into that one. That equals the third one. And there, by request, a little bit of coin magic. Hope you liked it. British coins are too small for magic? Well, just get American coins. Here's what I'm using, man. These are replica coins. So I used to have fine silver, thousands of dollars, which got stolen from me. So here I am opting not to replace my expensive coins, but just use replicas at this point in my life. Not a wealthy man. Maybe one day I will be, and I'll reinvest in all that stuff. But good coin magic ain't cheap. But look, it doesn't have to be expensive. Like you have options. So these are the, I think these are the Bluther product. Where, focus. Not bad. I use them on the streets. I use them in professional performance. And I don't have to worry about losing or breaking a $500 or $600 prop. All right, guys, what's next? We've been here over a half hour. You leave it to me. I'll keep blabbering about some products we sell. If you have questions or something you want to see, go ahead and ask. I'm going to hang out here for another 10 minutes, maybe, unless you got nothing to talk about. All right, loose plan tonight. Play some poker, watch some big-time wrestling, Friday Night SmackDown, and Texas Hold'em. This will be a holiday relaxation for me. Guess as we're hanging out, waiting for things to... It has to be hard to keep the coins from talking. Yeah, but look, it's not, because I structured it that way, Daniel. Or Donnie. I'm sorry, Donnie. I structured the sound moments. Now they're talking, one's in palm. Okay, I'm not using fingertip technique. When I do a clink pass, I'm putting it into palm. So now the talking is the method. Now I've got two secured in classic palm. I'm ready to vanish the third however I want, boom. No talking there because it's just not touching coins. Or over here, if I do it this way, it's a little more challenging because we got all this to deal with. But I structured this routine to avoid talking. Like this, the talking is the production. If you want more details, you might want to look at my conjuring notes. Matthew wants my birthday. Are you going to send me a present? I hope so. It's August 21st. I don't get enough presents in my life. I feel like I should get more presents. The holiday time. I guess I should show the cups too. These are the cups we sell. Do I acknowledge who, Padrig? This is the Murphy's aluminum set. If you want to get an advanced kit, get everything. It's the oldest trick in the book, the cups and balls. In fact, the cups we sell are authentic replicas of the hubcap covers from King Tut's car. Tips on moist cards. Yeah, here's what I do. Buy lots of cards. When I'm street performing in the humidity of New Orleans, it's not uncommon for me to go through 2 or 3 decks of cards. This is why I generally opt to use red bicycles. It's like a value deck, and I can afford to go through them a lot. Aside from that, choose your battles wisely. Learn what tricks you can do. Learn what tricks you can do while they're sweaty. See the ball? Goes right through. This is basic cups and balls right here. You put the ball on top. You do a little hocus pocus. They appear to go. And I opted to let's see if we can do the old elevator move where it, here, let's talk about this move. If you do the cups and balls, this is one you can learn. You put the ball here, and when you apparently cover the cups up, what you actually do, here's a little learning lesson. When you cover them up, this ball gets kicked into this cup, and then you stack them up. This is the elevator move. I learned this on a Frank Garcia tape. Allows you to show the ball gone before it apparently penetrates. There's your quick demonstration of the cups we offer at conjure.com. Jive has my attention. Jive Dadson wants to know, where do I play poker? My side hustle number 6. Online poker. I play at Global Poker, which is a sweepstakes model here in the United States. And yeah, that's where I play. Globalpoker.com. It's the really only legal option in the United States. Wrong coffee cup. Yeah, Donnie, you got to be careful when you ask your spectator to shuffle a deck of cards. I rarely do that these days because people just don't know how to shuffle anymore. Hey, Jason found some value. All right. Yeah, you know, as a note, let me tell you how Cellini used to use it. Here's how Cellini did it. He would use it as an effect. So the first ball goes through the regular way, bebop, as does the second. And then Cellini would say, he would run the wand down. He said, when I run the wand down, the ball goes down. But hey, if I run the wand up, the ball goes up. So he's using a magic wand in performance, of course. So if I wave the wand down, the ball goes down. But if I wave the wand up, the ball goes up 1 cup. That's the mystery of the cups and balls. Ron wants to know, how do I stop my cards from clicking? Ron, we might have to have a more detailed discussion about that. Clicking. Cat Dude just likes balls and cups. Welcome to my magic party, brother. I'm happy to unearth some weird, loose, archaic bits of information. There's lots of it up here. Hopefully I get it all spewed onto YouTube before I'm too old to do it anymore. I'm thinking I got another good 10 or 20 years. So if you're asking about the cups and balls is the ultimate magic trick. There's penetrations, vanishes, productions, transformations, transitions. It encompasses almost every major magic effect. The routine that I give you has the production of sponge balls in it. It's an easy routine that has the loads preloaded in it, so you get that tutorial from me. So yes, you do learn other things when you buy these things from me. Woo! Right, I'm running out of words to say. Mana juice is almost gone. Got a loose 5 left here, people. What else? I'm curious if anybody here has bought anything not from me. Like, what are you guys getting for Christmas that's not magic? Or if it is magic, but not beginner's magic like I sell here, what are you getting for Christmas? Or what do you want? You're not smart enough to magic? Sure you are. Hey, Stalwart, thank you for the kind words. I appreciate that. Y'all don't forget to look for me on the long forms, right? I do tutorials there, and I do special live events. Folded card to mouth. That's a good choice. That's a killer trick. Thank you, Donnie. Appreciate your words. Paul Gertner's Cups and Balls broke the mold. And I've heard of other people doing his routine, but I've never seen anyone do his routine. Ron, a good close-up pad is invaluable. If you guys don't know what Ron's talking about, this is a close-up pad. The one I offer here, this is the one that's now Vanishing Ink sells Murphy's pads. These are the ones that I link to in my website. If you go to the pro shop at conjure.com, these are good pads. If there's any problem, they attract cat hair and it just embeds itself in there. For that reason and that reason only, not only, but I use Patrick Przecki's pads. If you Google Magical Surfaces by Patrick, he makes the best pads in the world, and they're worth the extra money that he charges them. Ooh, we're getting answers here. New guitar, Legend Cups and Balls. Let me see. Oh, you're going to love the Legend Cups. The Mark Wilson course. Yes. Smart move. You want 24 red bicycle decks. That's about right. Francesco's making the wise choices. By the way, Francesco, really enjoyed our session the other day. I really did, bro. That was a good time. Magic the Gathering. You know what I play? I play Hearthstone. the collectible card games. So I do know about collectible card games. I just play the digital ones, Clash Royale and Hearthstone. Oh, Rob's getting the Eclipse deck. My eyeballs are on those as well. Daniel Madison tricks. Oh, a book. Well, there you go. That's going to be chock full of good information. You can put stuff on the table. Table good. With the right close-up pad, you can move things around the table, even with just shadows. I'll try not to touch these. We'll just make shadows over the coins. Get them appear to vanish and reappear. It look like they just follow the leader. That's the third one. And you can do this with any close-up pad. You can do this on a rug. You can do this on a carpet. But if you have the quality pads, you can really do stuff like purse palming. Like here, I'm palming off the pad, right? So then I'm making it go over here. And it's a good pad that will make all the difference in these kind of techniques. Here I am doing the traditional coin trick. I think I've succumbed to featuring this in every live I do. And we're almost done, so if you don't like it, at least it's brief. That's all 4 coins together. And this is another one of the tricks that I teach in my member section. Hey, remember we do that. We can plug our member section as we do overly handled sleight of hand coin magic. $1 like the attaboy, thank you. You get a couple of badges, and you also get access to 2 or 3 live events every month. $4.99, that gets you access to all the advanced tutorials. You guys already know that. Let me just off of there. Enough capitalism. Cat dude, if you want to know, you're going to need to join the members. I'm not just spewing all the information. In fact, I'm very selective about the information I spewed. All right, Cat dude gets the Koopy prize today for the most interesting comments that were obscure but intrigued my mind. Thank you for showing up and talking about cheese and other assorted things. Appreciate everyone for the comments. Oliver, I'm out the door right after you, so good to see you as well. I know I'll be seeing lots more of you as time goes on. Francesco's challenging me to do the hard trick. Oh, like it's not a Doug Conn stream if something doesn't go horribly wrong. So how about I take a loose no on that? You know, the wonderful thing, you don't need money. Go to conjure.com, look at my classroom, go to the tutorial section on my website. There's 45 tricks, most of which you just need a little effort, you know, not even hard stuff. So Sean, my favorite trick to do at the bar used to be the quarter in the bottle. I had to stop doing that trick because it became so popular that that's all people wanted to see. Really hard to do that trick too when people say, hey, put this quarter in the bottle, or hey, show my friend that trick where you put the quarter in the bottle. Doing magic in general is always more challenging when your spectator has the direction of where the trick is going. So glad you made it, Pat. Thanks for the kind words. So eventually I just stopped doing that trick. I cut it out. I said I have to not do that anymore. The thing I keep with me more above any other at a bar is a thumb tip. You know, you can vanish liquid in a thumb tip. You can vanish salt, a sugar packet. You can do all kinds of things. A burned and restored napkin is great at a bar. So you can get like 10 or 12 tricks out of that one prop, and that's available for $8.99 at conjure.com. Ooh, we're still doing it. I'm still doing it. Sorry about that. Can't help myself. Oh, look, now I'm flashing the logo. So one last trick, my go-to trick. I'll show you my go-to card trick. Can you buy the ace trick without getting the kit? If I have any left after the weekend, I'll put it on my website and I'll put it up there cheap. Donnie speaks the truth. Easy or hard is irrelevant. The effect that's important. I never choose the method because of the technique. Look, my favorite trick in the world, all-time favorite card trick, is a self-working card trick. I've spent my whole life with this deck of cards in my hand, mastering things like pinky counts, passes, palming. But what do I like the most? The invisible deck. So yeah, it's because the effect is strong. All right, this is not a great trick. This is just my go-to card trick. It'll be the last one I do. It's double play. It's in Built to Last. And I don't think I've done a firm tutorial on double play, but this is definitely on my list. I want to teach this to the people I teach Magic to. I'm just going to get a couple of cards from the middle. Y'all remember one of those? So either the Queen or the 7. Make your choice now. Remember one, forget the other one. The choice is yours. Give the deck a little squeeze, and to find the card you're thinking of, I'll just wind up the deck. Wind it up. You wind it up, takes just a second. Bang, there you go, the 7 of diamonds. 7 of diamonds, huh? I usually do a hot shot cut here. What am I doing? I just did a one-handed top palm, which I don't normally do, but the idea would be I'd reach in my pocket to pull out the second card. That's the Queen of Clubs, is the misfire happens. That's the 7 of diamonds. That's the... I realized mid-performance I couldn't keep everything I needed in view, but there's the 2 cards revealed. And that esoteric piece of weirdness will be our concluding event. Wow, how anticlimactic can it be? But just think about how much better it made all the other things look. So consider that. Consider spending some of your hard-earned money with me at Conjure.com. Maybe you give the gift of magic to a friend for the holidays, a child or a loved one, or maybe just do it for yourself. Guys, I'm going to wrap it up now. I'm thanking you for your time, your energy. It's always appreciated. Double, triple thanks to Jason for your continued generosity and the other tippers as well. Going to be a wrap. I'll see you on the next one, guys, and ciao for now. Thank you. Thank you, Jason. All right, we'll find the off button, and bye.